Oh, it's that time again. Hi, again. Welcome to Betsy's Fibers. I'm Betsy. Hello, happy Friday. Let's see, folks. So it's been another week, and I'm going to share with you a knit I'm working on. I'm going to share with you a way I organize myself for this new world I'm trying to create. And I'm going to share with you a little of my life because I would love some feedback and hear how you're handling it. None of us are alone, so I know there's other ways to be thinking about things. So we'll talk about that too. So here we are in my basement again. Welcome. So what I'm going to show you, I've showed before that I was starting. So this is the Rocket Tee by Tanis Arts. So the fingering yarn is from Spun Right Round, Ugly in the Morning, which is a great name. And then this Mohair, I just can't stop petting it, is from Loco, called Marshmallow. And I am so thrilled because I've never mixed different dyers yarns before, and I'm so thrilled at the way this looks together, right? You wouldn't even believe these are two different dyers. It looks so good. So the way it's gonna be, so this is a pretty cool knit. This will be my first sweater I've finished. Not that I've started, but I've finished. You can see, so this is gonna be the front. Here comes a sleeve. Here comes the back. Ooh, the back's really cool. Here comes another sleeve, right? And here comes the other front. God, you all, look at that. Come on. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to show you, in case you're somewhat of a beginner knitter, what my patterns look like. I write all over my patterns. So like, here's my reminder to change the colors every 8 rows. Here's my reminder on how to do the make one front and make one back. Or make one right, and make one left. Here's my row counts that I'm doing down here. I highlight. I thought I was doing one size, I ended up doing another. So I highlight so my eyes can go right to the numbers that I need to find. And I write all over my patterns. So that's how I tend to organize my patterns. Just a little information. I kind of wish I knew. I know every person does it a little different. The other thing with this, because I have 2 different kinds of yarn, and actually I have 3 yarn balls because the mohair that you just want to keep petting, I'm doubling. I'm holding it twice. So I actually have 3 yarn skeins. 1, 2, oopsie, and 3. And it helps me, another little tip from Betsy, to put each ball in a plastic bag, a little plastic Ziploc, and then I zip it closed up to like just a little bit, so then it keeps the balls contained and it stops them from mushing up together, because that has happened and can easily happen again. So this is my Tanis Rocket Tee. Oh my God, it's really showing up beautifully, and I'm really thrilled and I love knitting it. Also, I want to show you my fun bag. This, see, is a Mrs. Brown bag. And Jody from Grocery Girls is Mrs. Brown. And you can find these on Etsy. Etsy's kind of hard to find makers. So the best way to do it is to Google Mrs. Brown's bags and Etsy. Like, those are your 2 search words. Or, you get what I'm saying. And then that should take you to here on Etsy. And this, oh my God, right? And she does beautiful bags. And they all have, for the most part, some kind of yarns, pictures of yarns on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It makes me happy, right? Who wouldn't be happy seeing this sitting there? So that's how I'm doing my project that I love. Again, this is the Rocket Tea by Tanis. Yay. And I just wanted to share with you how I kind of keep my knitting organized. Because organization is the theme today. Who knew? I guess I'm that kind of organized. So to go along with organization, I'm going to show you how I kind of am trying to keep all of this stuff straight and keep myself on track. Because as I talked about last time, I want to keep my why constantly at hand, so that, and top of mind, so that I keep myself going, so that the number of views I don't get or do get, the number of subscriptions I don't get or do get, aren't my motivator, but it's the why and it's the learning. And part of how I'm keeping track of my learning is by taking notes. And I'm going to do a little snippet in here. I'm going to drop a video in that's going to show you how I organize that. And that's going to be from the Notes app. I have an Apple phone. So it's from there. And I'm just going to drop that in there. So here we go. Here we go. These are my notes. As you can see, I have different folders. Every week I write down my outline for my show. And then after I've done all my talking, I go back into here and I write down the more detailed description so that I can then just cut and paste it into my YouTube show notes area. And as you can see, this is my outline for today. And I hope this helps. I hope this shows you how at least I'm trying to stay organized in everything I'm trying to do here. Okay, I think it's done now. Blunk, back to me. Let's see, so that was that video. And now I want to talk with you guys. I would just really love feedback from folks. I'm going to get close so we can really talk. So we have 3 kids. We have a daughter who is starting her 2nd year of teaching. We have another daughter who has graduated from college, and she is starting a new job in graphic design. Yay. And we have a son who is supposed to be starting his sophomore year of college. And so as a mother, I come at this time with such confusion, right? I mean, I'm happy that my kids are adulting, growing up. They're fabulous, fabulous people. But oh my gosh, how are they going to handle this new reality, which most likely will include social distancing from people? So not getting close to people, right? I mean, you're supposed to stay at least 6 feet away. Wearing a mask the whole time, super hard and uncomfortable. I don't know how long you've gone wearing a mask, but it's not comfortable. It's not easy. Obviously, the more you talk, the harder it is. Actually, I heard a snippet on the radio somewhere where a speech pathologist was talking about how with us talking through masks for so long, it's going to start affecting our throats and our vocal cords and all that stuff. So that's my kids' new reality. And it makes me sad that that's going to be what they're dealing with. But on the other side of the coin is my husband and I here at home, right? So all the kids should eventually be gone because the older one lives out of town. The middle one's going to be starting her new job, and she's going to be looking for an apartment. Now, she's not going to be far away, but she won't be living here. And the youngest one is going to be in college. What happens when they come home to visit? Do we let them? How do we not let our kids come home? What is coming home going to look like? Are they allowed to come home? If they're in our house, do they have to wear a mask the whole time? Do we have to socially distance from the whole time? not if, our son comes home from college, whether it's the end of Thanksgiving, which is what they're saying now, until the beginning of February, or when it's in September when they've only been there a few weeks, whatever, does he come home and go right back into his bedroom and back into our lives, or do we sequester him into a single bedroom, which is what we've been talking about doing? And then I've heard people kind of having a hybrid where if the kids are in their bedrooms, they have to wear, they could do whatever they want, essentially. But if they're out with the family, they have to wear a mask. So do we not see my parents for Thanksgiving? Do we not see my husband's family for Thanksgiving? I just don't know. I don't know, and I'm curious as to what other people are thinking and feeling about this, because I just don't know. See, I'm getting a stomachache just thinking about this. I just don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. So I'd love to hear other people's feelings and thoughts and all that stuff on this. But I'm really excited for our kids to start their new chapter. I know that them going into the world and starting their new chapters for each of them, new parts of life for each of them, the good outweighs the bad. That's what I'm hoping. Who else? I mean, who else is feeling this? Are you guys feeling this too? I would love to hear back from people. I really, really, really would. To hear how other people with kids in their 20s are handling this. All right, so that's it today. Betsy's Fibers. Please subscribe. And please see my show notes down in the subscription. And at the end of this, I might put some extra stuff. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll show you a little video of my little big lovey horse Zoe. When I went to see her today, she was outside, and I went over and she walked over to me, and you guys, there's nothing better than when a horse comes and walks over to you. And I don't know, I'll probably throw in some bloopers because I have already started this a couple times. And that's it. Betsy's Fibers. Okay, and you've been watching, you know I always had trouble with the button, and I said to myself, I said, Betsy, it's the big button last time. So I'm going to remind myself, Betsy, it's the big button. Thanks for coming. Please subscribe, tell your friends, join the party, be happy, stand in the gap. Don't ever stop, people. We can't stop. We have to keep pushing through for each other, and keep pushing through for those who can't. So be happy, be grateful, stand in the gap, and see you next Friday. Bye-bye. Oh my God, I pushed the big button, for God's sakes. That didn't work. Try again. Try again. Ow. Oh, man.
Hi, honey bunny. Hi, honey bunny. One,